Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 1974 cult classic film, The Year Without a Santa Claus. Now, I have never seen this movie from beginning to end, except for right now. I've seen clips. I know the Meisner song, the Meisner Brothers song, I'm Mr. White Christmas, I'm Mr. Snow. But I didn't know other Christmas songs are from this. I didn't know Blue Christmas is from this. I didn't know a bunch of other. What was the other one I knew? It wasn't Here Comes Santa Claus. I don't remember. There's another Christmas song in this, and I was like, huh. Like, like, Christmas songs come from, 50s, 60s, 70s, but, like, you don't know where. So it was neat seeing it. Now, this is a direct sequel to the 1970 cult classic film, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, which is technically a prequel in regards to how Santa Claus came about, right? My mom's favorite Christmas film is that TV special from 1970, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. She loves the song Jessica sings. She loves Mr. Winter, the Winter Warlock, singing the One Step in Front of the Other song. Every Christmas, she reminds my brother and I that that's what the song she would sing to us as her and our dad were teaching us how to walk. Put one foot in front of the other, right? Don't have any memory of that, as you know. Most people don't have memories of them learning how to walk. But every year, for over 3 decades, we have been told that is the song. So, my mom does not like this film because it's a sad film as a sequel film. And I understand, it's depressing. What happens if Santa decides, you know what, we're not doing Christmas this year? What happens to all the kids of the world with all the toys? And then what happens to, so 2 elves, Jingle and Jangle, pretty much team up with Mrs. Claus because Santa has earned his rest, but like in the midst of him giving himself a vacation, he gets sick. And then he realizes that he should actually put the Santa, guys back on. Well, he is Santa, so put the Santa face back on and get back out there and bring joy and magic to the kids of the world. So Snow Meisner controls the weather of the north, and Heat Miser controls the weather of the south, and they always rival. And Mrs. Claus, Jingle and Jangle need to find a partnership between them to help get the magic back together again. And their mom is Mother Nature, so she is a mediator and all of that. Very interesting. But it's just the quest of what do you do if Santa is actually not going to deliver presents? Do you give yourself the joy of Christmas? Do you rely on one man to give you the joy of Christmas, one entity? Or will Santa eventually then change his mind and come together and, things of that nature. But it was interesting having Jingle and Jangle have Vixen as their, like, puppy in the mortal world. Very entertaining because Vixen's just a baby in this one. But I like this. I like this special. The songs are catchy. The puppetry is really cool. It's stop motion. It's the same company that did, I believe, Rudolph, that did Santa Claus Coming to Town. So it was neat seeing the same kind of like aesthetic. That's the best word for it. I did enjoy it. I can't believe I haven't seen this in its entirety until now. But I understand the fandom of Heat Meisner and Snow Miser. It's just funny. And Jingle and Jangle really deserve their own film. I want to look into that because they're really good characters. They're dopey, but they're like sincere. I like that. I like those kind of characters. They reminded me a lot of what was that show that literally just came out on Netflix? Wendell and Wild. They reminded me of the Wendell and Wild characters. Or Wendell and Wild reminded me of Jingle and Jangle. 2 completely separate entities of film, but it still reminded me of that. Oh, that's also stop motion. That's probably why it reminded me of that. See? It's funny when you watch stuff and you think, and all the things are coming back to you, and all that good zhuzh, as Frankie Heck would say, from the middle. So, Year Without a Santa Claus, 1974 cult classic film. Wonderful Christmas TV special. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.